today we're getting near Labor Day weekend. We're actually going into back to school. And it's wonderful for your parents to pack your kids a lunch. So what I want to do is, I always believe in using solid white tuna chunks. They're delicious and wonderful. Make sure you drain everything. You don't want to have your kids have a side sandwich when they start school. I remember my mom used to make the best lunches. In fact, when I was growing up, we were able to walk to school. And I do remember going home for lunch. Okay. Now we're going to make this fine, very fine. Now we have company coming in here, the cats. Luna, I know what you want. Here you go. They all come from nowhere. I'm telling you folks, they just come from nowhere. Here you go. Alright, now we're going to put this into chunks.
Don't forget Amber.
Amber, do you want some tuna? Look at this. Here you go. Okay, now, the next thing I want to do is cut up the onion. Everybody likes their tuna fish done differently. The next thing my mom used to do, she always grated chopped up onions very, very fine. There's nothing better. I used to go home. I went to James Corporal School back in the 60s. It was in Springfield. And we always walked to school, and we always came home for our lunch. As we got older, we used to eat in the cafeteria, and my mom never liked me eating cafeteria food. She always wanted to make me lunches with treats and everything. All right, now we're going to put in some mayonnaise. So I'm actually making back to school lunch today, but okay. I'm going to mix this together. Mix, mix, mix. Careful that can holder, it can be very sharp. I'm going to get some salt. Okay. It's always good to have a little bit of salt on your tuna. My Grandma Elizabeth made a very good tuna too. Covered it with a lot of mayonnaise. It gives a really great flavor. Alright, now, use whole wheat bread, but if you don't have it, you can always use white bread. Yeah, I just got to realize all the kids are heading back to school next week. Some of the schools are already opened. But here in New Jersey, we start right after Labor Day. And Labor Day is coming up this weekend. It's hard to believe it's going to be hot this weekend, but well, what it is. What can you do? There we go. Now we're going to start cutting it up. Another one, we can keep making little sandwiches out of it. Really cute. Now, every child is different. So as you get older, sometimes you're like more sophisticated. When I was growing up, it was P&J, tuna fish, egg salad, all kinds of wonderful delights. And sometimes my grandmother or my mother would bake a delicious chocolate cake and send it with me to school. Chocolate cupcakes. It's just a wonderful treat to have for your kids when they go to school, because they want to have nourishment. Also, you have to make sure they have a good hearty breakfast. So here we are, back to school lunch, tuna salad from Deborah Tom Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.